Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we're going to be taking a look at my Articuno Moltres Zapdos deck in association with Porygon-Z. We're going to be using Porygon-Z's ability, Crazy Code, to put a bunch of special energy onto our bird trio. We're going to be trying to build this guy up very quickly through Porygon, and we have all these unit energies. We have Rainbow Energy, and we have like stuff like Recycle and Weak Guard Energy to power up a bird trio GX here. And if we are able to get a turn 2 Porygon-Z and a turn 2 Sky Legend, we can try to cripple their setup by knocking out a bunch of their basics, like stuff like Inkays, Poiples, potentially Sneasels, stuff like that. That's pretty much the goal of the deck, is use Porygon-Z, and we can also use Super Scoop Up in combination with our 300 HP to make it really hard to KO this thing, and that's pretty much the idea of the deck. So before we get in the video, of course, shout out to our sponsor, Articuno and TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking to get your hands on any PTCGO pack codes, if you're trying to get Unified Minds codes, or Team Up codes, or Hidden Fates codes still, head over to Articuno and TCG and get your PTCGO codes there if you're still trying to get Hidden Fates codes. I actually do have packs of 50 Hidden Fates codes and also stuff like 50 lots of Unified Minds. So if you just want to get straight up 50 Hidden Fates, 50 Unified Minds codes, get them there. Articuno also has a singles website, which I have linked down below too. So you end up picking anything from Articuno and TCG, use my discount code LDF, and you get yourself a 5% discount on your order. So check out Articuno and TCG and use my discount code if you pick up anything. So let's look into the list here. So yeah, this is a pretty straightforward deck. You're just trying to get a Porygon-Z to play as quick as possible. We do have stuff like Jirachi to help us get there. I know it's an expensive card, but this is already a pretty expensive deck in my opinion. And you can use Jirachi's Stellar Wish to, help you get that turn 2 Porygon. That's one of the issues with Stage 2s right now, is they're very clunky, they're harder to get into play, and Jirachi just helps us get it a lot easier. And we want to get Crazy Code going. We have all these special energies to attach. We have 4 unit energies. We have this unit energy because we need that unit energy for light energy. We just try to put all these unit energies on our bird trio here. We need a water, a fire, lightning, and a colorless energy. And we build up our bird trio in one turn through Porygon. We can do turn 1 Trinity Burn. We can do a turn 1 Sky Legend GX, which is insane. This GX deck is insanely fun. I'm having so much fun playing it. But yeah, Sky Legend allowing you shuffle it back on the deck, doing 110 damage to 3 of your opponent's Pokemon. So, I mean, you can take out 3 Malamars or something like that at once. It's an insane attack. We have some other things in the deck. Obviously, we went over the Jirachi. I am playing the 1 Buzzmosa because Jet Punch can help you reach better numbers with Trinity Burn or Sky Legend. And we have Elegant Soul at our disposal. The other thing I was considering running is you can run like 1 Giratina Garchomp. You can also play 1 Reshizard in the deck too. But I'm just keeping it very straightforward for now. I am playing that 1 Dedenne, of course, for Dead Change. Now, I'm also playing a Cobalion. Now, Cobalion is mainly just here for Metal Symbol. Each of your Pokemon that has any special has any metal energy attached to it can't be affected by any special conditions. So I'm pretty sure if we have one of these unit energies on, which we need on the Moltres Articuno Zapdos in the first place, we have this unit or Rainbow Energy on. I'm fairly certain this does allow Cobalion's ability to be activated. I'm not 100% certain on that, but like I'm almost certain it's how it works. I'm not, certain for sure, but like I'm pretty positive Metal Symbol does work with unit energy. And this just makes it so we can't get paralyzed, we can't get confused, we can't be put to sleep. And then we can just kind of sweep with this card, and that's pretty much why that's there. And in combination with Super Scoop Up, we're going to be denying a lot of those prizes. And yeah, that's it for the Pokemon. Now, in my original build, my first game I got, I actually didn't have any custom catchers in the deck. I completely forgot about it. So my original build, I was playing a Counter Gain, a Mew, and a second Switch. So yeah, going to the items now. 3 Cherish Balls, of course, for our big Pokemon. 3 custom catchers. I know people are going to lose their minds in the comments, but with a deck like this, and because we have Sky Legend, we really don't need to do any more than 1 Gust effect per game, in my opinion. Like, it's not needed at all. I got away with 3 custom catchers perfectly fine. It worked well in my favor. We don't need any more than 3. And I can't find room for a 4th custom. There's nothing I want to take out in this deck at all. Everything in this deck is so good. There is absolutely nothing to remove for a 4th custom catcher. I'm sorry. Just get used to seeing 3 custom catchers until Great Catcher comes out. We got 4 Pokecom. We got 4 Candies. 4 Scoop Up, of course. Very important card because we scoop up our bird trio if they don't knock it out because we have 300 HP. We bring in a second one and then we just Porygon-Z all those special energies back onto it. 1 Switch, of course, because of Switch. I am playing Power Plant just for Keldeo and for Mewtwo. There's no other stadium to put in here. I got 10 supporters. I have 2 Coach Trainers, 4 Cynthia, 4 Lillie. The reason I'm playing a heavy count of draw support is just to make it show that it's a lot easier to get Porygon-Z to play again. You're a Stage 2 deck. Stage 2s are a lot slower right now, so it's a lot harder to get Stage 2s into play, but because we have all these draw supporters like Coach Trainer, which draws 4 cards. We have like the Bird Trio or Buzzmosa in the active spot. We got our Cynthias, we got our Lilies. It's just really important to have these supporter cards because it just makes it a lot easier to get that turn 2 Porygon Z into play. I got 2 Escape Boards for Jirachi. Again, I was playing counter gain because you play counter gain and like you use Jirachi early on and gets knocked out, going to the Bird Trio. Then you only need the Water, Fire, and Light Energy, and then you have the counter gain, which means you only need 3 energy to do 210, which is pretty good actually. So that's why the counter game is mostly in there. I've taken it out though for that custom catcher, and I'm going heavy on the energy. Of course, 13 energy for units because you know the fire and water energy is what we need for the birds. And we got this one here. We got metal and lightning. You can use the metal with Cobalion. I guess if you run into like Guardian or Whimsicott, you can power plant them. And the light energy is good for Trinity Burn. And I got 1 weak guard energy. The only thing I'm considering removing is like take out the Recycle Energy and throw in a second weak guard. So that this way, if you run into Pikarom, you can use weak energy with this guy, so it's not weak to lightning, and this guy's not weak to fire. So if you want to run 2 weak guard energies, I would actually recommend it. But the Recycle Energy is just really good in general. But then I guess you could take out a Rainbow, but we are playing 3 Rainbows. We need a lot of energy. We need as much special energy as we can in this deck so that we can guarantee we get 4 energy on this thing in time if we do end up pulling off a turn 2 Porygon Z. But that's it for my list here, and here are some games with the deck. The first game was a different build that didn't have custom catcher. It wasn't that long of a game though, and then this last half of the video, I added the custom catcher into the deck. Alright guys, we're going to do some games now with our Porygon Z and Birds deck, and I'm feeling pretty confident with this one because we have a lot of supporters. We have 2 Coach Trainers, 4 Lillie, 4 Cynthia, 2 Jirachi. So that's like my thing. Like when playing stage 2s right now, it's like how many supporters do you have to help get your stage 2s into play? And that's one of the issues with this new format. Is like stage 2s are really just clunky because they just don't have a lot of support to get them into play. We do win the coin flip though. We might be up against a lightning deck though, which is not very good for us. Okay, there we go. We got a pretty solid start here. If we can get a Lillie off Stellar Wish, we're going to get a really good start going. So we already got the 2 units in our hand. Rare Candy. We're up against Bullcephalon. Okay, Bullcephalon is one of those matchups that I'm iffy on because of the fact that they can one-shot you pretty easily, but at the same time, we can do a lot to them. Okay, so I think we'll play the Cherish Ball for another Bird Trio here. Because what we're trying to do is get a Lillie. We'll check the deck. We got all our candies. We don't have all our scoop-ups, which is fine. We do have 3 Lilies, 3 Cynthias. The energy's looking pretty good too. So we'll get the Bird Trio. Play that boy down. We'll attach to it. And here we go. Stellar Wish will give us Lillie. It does. Nice. So we should hopefully get Porygon Z and something off of this. We'll see. There we go. Got another Porygon. We can play that down. And what is passed? So next turn we should be able to go for maybe a Sky Legends and knock out all of his Poiples maybe. That could be really good, actually. It's not possible to take 4 prizes, though. I'm tempted to maybe try to go for a situation where I, like, do Sky Legends for 3 prizes, but that's not going to be very good. I think I just go for the Sky Legend GX and take out as many Poiples as I can. And we can bring in the Jirachi as, like, cannon fodder. I just got to watch out for the Beast Ring. That's the only thing I'm worried about is my opponent getting a Beast Ring turn. Overall, though, this shouldn't be too bad. My opponent's going to get rid of a Chandler. Remove all effective attacks on your Pokemon. Okay, I had to read that. I was like, what does that card do again? As long as he doesn't get a Mew down, we're going to take 3 prizes here probably on those Poiples. Wipe out all those Naganadels. Go from there. If he does get a Mew down, we're going to have to worry a little bit. But we'll see. Nope, just a pass. Alright, we have a insane start here. Crazy Code. When we do Sky Legend too, we're not going to be in the active, so he'll have his Beast Ring turn, but he can't do much else after that. We'll Stellar Wish. We'll take that Power Plant all day. Now we can't do Dedenne-GX, which is really good. No, but I can't do Dedenne, so this might backfire. I am going to go straight into the Sky Boards here. We're not going to get knocked out next turn, though, most likely, so it's fine. If I do with the energy, which we didn't. We do get a second Jirachi. We'll put that down. We'll Crazy Code. Here we go. We are going to take out 3 Poiples with Sky Legends GX. 3 Poiples. And there goes his Naganadels. He probably still has Ditto and 1 more Poiple, but still, it's not looking good for him. He'll have his Beast Ring turn, but we Power Planted him too, so he can't play Dedenne. Sounds like the best case scenario for us. Let's see what we get here. Coach Trainer's good because we need more than just a Lillie. We'll see if my opponent can do anything. We got him in a pretty good spot. The only downside is we don't have many energies in our hand, but yeah, we'll see if my opponent can make a comeback here. We wiped out all of his Poiples, and there's one Naganadel gone. Still, though, if he gets a couple B-Strings off this turn, we might be in trouble if we don't get the knockout. But for now, we can chill with Jirachis, and we can kind of Stellar Wish our way back to building up another Bird Trio GX. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. Yeah, it's going to Mind Blow me. This is what I like. You Sky Legend and Jirachi. If we were playing Jirachi, I would have had to give a Porygon, which wouldn't have been as good. Let's see what we draw. Another Bird Trio is going down. We'll do this to get rid of Buzzwole, because this is not going to ever come into play. Now, the only thing I'm a little worried about here is not finding the energy. I think what we're going to have to do is Stellar Wish for maybe a Cynthia? Yeah, there we go. We're going to have to try to go for a Dedenne this turn, too, I think, because we win the game if we knock him out, so we just need to get a few energies and we win. There's a Dedenne. There's 3 energies. Okay, this is pretty much going to guarantee the win. There's like no... I mean, if we whiff an energy off Dedenne, we literally just need 1 energy off the Dedenne. It doesn't even matter if it's like the units or not. We just need hidden energy here and we win the game. If we whiff an energy, I don't know what to tell you. And then he like double custom catches me. There we go. We barely got an energy though. Holy, that was close. And that is game. That is beautiful. See, when Porygon-Z sets up quick, it's really good. It's really good. We just, like, completely shut him down there. Skyledge GX is such a good attack, dude. Like, that GX deck is insanely busted. It's so good. But the deck played pretty well for us there. We were able to set up very consistently. We got 13 energies, and we still were able to get a nice setup. That's pretty much what the deck wants to do. If you cripple your opponent early on with Skyledge GX, you kind of just go from there. So that was a pretty good match. We'll do another game with the deck, because that was a pretty fast game, obviously, but we are going to do another game and show off the deck again, hopefully. Alright, so after that first game against Blacephalon, it hit me that we did not have a single copy of Custom Catcher within our deck for that matchup. So I ended up removing a Mew, I ended up removing a Switch, and I ended up removing the Counter Gain, and I've just added in 3 Custom Catchers. It sucks that I had to take those cards out, but we gotta do what we gotta do to make room for Custom Catchers, because I forgot to add them to the deck. It's probably a good idea to put them in. But now we have to deal with our deck being a little more clunkier because of Custom Catchers, so that's gonna be fun. This is why I hate Custom Catcher, guys. I hate having to make room for 3 slots in your deck. I'm only gonna play 3 catchers. I don't care what people say in the comments. I ain't trying to figure out how to run 4 in the deck, because I literally don't think I can find room for 4 Custom Catchers in here. It's just not gonna work. That's why I hate Custom Catcher, man. I can't wait for Great Catcher to come out so like Custom Catcher can just get removed. And I don't have to worry about taking up 3 to 4 slots in my deck. It's really annoying. Alright, so looks like we're up against Malamar here, which is good. If we can get a Sky Legend off and take out all the Yankees and Malamars, that could be huge. This could also be a Pikarom deck, though. You never know. We are going to start with that Birdie. Not a bad hand. If we can get the Porygon down and the Lillie gives us Porygon-Z, that'll be great. Okay, so it is going to be a Giratina Garchomp deck. I'd rather worry about GGN on my Moltres Articuno Zapdos. That's one thing that kind of scares me. Not a bad top deck. Alright, let's Cherish Ball for the Bird Trio. We'll get that energy on, and we'll Lillie here for 4. We didn't get the Porygon-Z. That's pretty annoying. We'll just pass. That's fine, though. It's not fine, but it's not the end of the world. The only thing I'm a little scared of, though, is that GG End attack. Potentially getting rid of one of my birds here. So we do have to watch out for GG End. I don't think there's any way we can really stop that. It's not like Cobalion would help us. But Cobalion's just nice when you don't get paralyzed and confused. Alright, there is a mysterious treasure. My opponent's getting rid of a Machamp Marshadow. You're going to get another Inkay. So if they don't get a Mew down and we can get a turn 2 Porygon here, we're most likely going to Sky Legends and knock out all of their Inkays and remove Malamars off the board. And it's going to make it really hard for them to win. We just got to get a turn 2 off. I mean, we got a good hand. We had the Rare Candy. We just weren't able to get a Porygon-Z off of that Lillie. So I got to hope they don't play Mew here. Yeah, there's 3 Inkays. So there's our 3 targets. 1 NK, 2 NK, 3. We're just going to wipe out all those NKs, hopefully with Sky Legend. Or we're going to draw poorly and not draw into Porygon-Z. Or they're going to reset stamp me, which they're most likely going to do, yep. They can't do that in the late game now, which is pretty good. Alright, see this. Okay, we actually did get in. Thanks to Custom Catcher, we can most likely draw into our last energy, which is pretty good, actually. So it looks like we were able to get that turn 2 off. I'm going to have to put Buzzmosa down. Yeah, I think we'll Escape Board. We'll Crazy Code. Alright, so we just need to get 1 energy here, and we do have a lot of supporters in the deck. Don't forget, we have 10 in the deck. I don't know how many are prized. But we do have a lot of supporters, so as long as this Custom Catcher gives us an energy, we should be good, or we get a supporter for energy. We did get the energy. We got a Dedenne too, so we'll probably just do that. And we can Sky Legend here, take out all those in case. Okay, never mind Dedenne's prize. We'll have to get Jirachi then. Do I want to play that down? Yeah, screw it. And Sky Legends. And we go into Jirachi. Because we're knocking out all those in case, there's like no way he's going to get a KO on my Jirachi. So Jirachi should be safe, and then we can Stellar Wish, try to set back up. But yeah, when you're able to do turn 2 Sky Legend, dude, it's nuts. We could get to Dedenne the prizes. Is it going to be in the... No. Got another Jirachi. The rest of his hand kind of sucks. And he can see. Yeah, I figured he was going to like scoop the game after I just took out all those in case. But yeah, that's the deck for you. And now I guess it's a good thing I had Custom Catcher, because if I didn't have Custom Catcher, I would not have gotten that Sky Legend KO. But that's just why I love this card, man. Sky Legend GX is probably my favorite GX deck ever. It's so fun. And we're just taking knockout after knockout after knockout. Alright, we're up against Snorlax, who is playing potentially Pikarom, but I think it's actually going to be Dark Box. He's got a Zoroark coin and a Ganondorf stuff, so this is most likely going to be a Dark Box deck. Which, the matchup's a little more iffier than the, obviously, than that Malamar match. Malamar is one of your better matchups. Dark Box could be tough, and unfortunately, we're going to be starting with a bit of an awkward hand. 3 Super Scoop Ups. This is not good. We can maybe do some early Jet Punch damage, which is nice. We can set stuff up to be KO'd by Trinity Burn, and maybe even set stuff up to be KO'd by Sky Legends, but we don't have an energy in our hand. I don't want to play Dedenne either if I can draw into a Pokemon here. I'd prefer not to Dedenne. If I get a thing, I'd actually go Jirachi and try to scoop the Buzzmosa back up. Let's just see what we are getting here. Another Pokecom. Nope, not helping. My opponent's going to get a really good start. He already starts with a Sneasel and a Poipole, and arguably his best starter with Rogue Ring. So this is pretty bad in terms of my start. We'll see what happens, though. It's not the end of the world. If we can draw into a Pokemon here, we can get Jirachi. Okay, we did draw into a Pokemon. Not going to go to Dedenne. That is not going to work. We are instead going to get Jirachi. And hopefully we don't have to flip on all our scoop ups, because at that point it would have been better to get Dedenne. So let's see. Come on, just get me 1 heads. No. I mean, I guess it makes a turn with Lillie a little bit stronger. I guess that's cool. Alright, we can Pokecom. Probably just get a Porygon here. I need to watch out, though. If he does knock me out, it could be pretty bad. We'll see, though, if that does happen. Alright, Lillie. Okay, we got a Cynthia. I'll take it. Whatever. It's better. Lillie would have been nice because we already had the rare candy in our hand, but we'll take what we can get. Take what we can get. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we're getting. Nothing at all. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Now we're going to go back into that Porygon then and pass. Just in case my opponent does have a knockout here, we're not going to let him take out the Jirachi. This is one of the issues with this deck. It's like, if this deck sets up, it's really good, but if the deck, unfortunately, just kind of bricks, because you have so much, like, because we have so much, like, excess stuff, like rare candies, even, like, Custom Catcher clunks your hand up, and you have all these special energy cards. It's really bad. I could have went for a quick draw, but, like, I'm not trying to waste an energy. You know what I mean? That's just not a good idea. Maybe I should have went for a quick draw, but because we have the Jirachi, it literally doesn't matter if we do quick draw or not. I don't want to burn one of these energies and then have Porygon get knocked out. It's not really a good idea. Okay, does my opponent even have energy in the discard? He doesn't. Alright, well, we're definitely getting knocked out here, unless I can, like, Custom Catcher the Naganadel up, maybe. We'll see what happens. This ain't looking too good, though, in terms of our start. The game ain't over yet. Once we get our birds down and stuff, we can definitely start doing some big things. But for now, we're kind of in a pickle. That, I guess, is fine, but we're most likely going to get a Cynthia here. Yep. I was right. Okay, let's see what we get here off of the Cynthia for 6. Okay, not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. I think we'll hold the hand. We'll, he could do Devilish Hand. She's one of your opponent's Pokemon GX 6 times. That means I'll have to do Sky Legend first. Do I just let him knock me out? I'd much rather knock out a Porygon. Save the Jirachi for later. Can't play the Dedenne down. I could bench it and, you know, Dedenne into my Porygon and stuff, but then, you know, I get knocked out by his GX attack. We're most likely going to be looking at a Sky Legends here. My opponent most likely grabbed a energy card and a supporter. They might actually go for Black Lance, which I guess would be fine. They can either Black Lance or they could GX me. There's a Scoop Up. Okay, that does mean they do play Super Scoop Up in their deck. That's also why Sky Legend's a little weak here, because if we, like, hit a couple things for 110, and then they, like, scoop them back up, it's not good. So we have to watch out for that, but let's see. I mean, if they whiff an energy somehow, that'd be great. They probably grab Scoop Up and Lillie there, so if they don't find energy, that'd be amazing, but that's most likely not going to be the case. There is, it looks like a Greninja Zoroark coming down. There's a Dedenne. They are going to get rid of... Okay, so they had the energy, but they're going for the Naganadel. So they're most likely trying to set up a GX play on my Articuno here. I mean, as long as we don't draw poorly, we should be able to get the Porygon-Z off. And then we should be able to get a... probably Sky Legend. I can't really afford to get knocked out by Dark Moon GX. I think it'll be best to do Sky Legend and then just hope for the best. And then hope they don't, like, scoop up and get heads. I mean, he's got 4 energy in play. He would need 1 more Naganadel energy and energy attachment. That is very easy for him to get. So he's most likely going to get a Dark Moon off. Alright, let's see. Can we get a Pokecom? We do. Okay, we got the Porygon-Z. We got the Articuno attacking. So we can go for Sky Legend here. I'm probably going to hit the Hoopa. No, we don't need to hit Hoopa. Never mind. I'll probably hit the Darkrai, the Weavile, and the Greninja Zoroark. I could also hit the Naganadel too, and then Jet Punch it down the road. That's not actually a bad idea either. We'll see. We have a nice big Lillie for 6, which is good. Hopefully we can get a good thing to go into, though, when we do our Sky Legend attack. Okay, we got the attack. I don't know what to go into, though. I mean, we're probably going to have to give up Jirachi, but then we have to retreat this thing. I could just go into Buzzmosa. I don't want to, though, but I don't know, I might have to. Alright, Sky Legend GX. 1, 2. I mean, yeah, we'll hit the Naganadel, yeah, sure, and then we Jet Punch it. You know what? I'm actually, yeah, let's just go Jirachi, because then we can still attack with Elegant Soul and knock this thing out. Let's just, yeah, screw it, let's just sacrifice Jirachi. We got the Porygon in play, it doesn't matter anymore. He could Custom Catcher knock it out, though, and then we're back to square one. Now, let's see if my opponent gets a Scoop Up Heads here on his Darkrai. If he does, I'm going to be a little worried. If he doesn't, I'm going to be a little happy. This matchup is tricky, though, for sure. This is not going to be an easy matchup for us. Even if we get, like, a turn 2 Sky Legend off and we're able to knock out Sneasel and, like, Poiples, it's... I don't know. This matchup is still hard. If the opponent sets up and they have Scoop Ups and heal options, this matchup is not easy, in my opinion. And they have the ability to potentially one-shot the birds with the Darkrai's GX attack. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong in a matchup like this. They played 3 Lilies, wow. So they probably have a Cynthia here. We'll see what happens, though. They can hit my Buzzmosa for 60, I guess, which is kind of annoying. We'll have 200 HP left, which leaves us a little more vulnerable. I'm not a fan of losing Jirachi. Like, it just sucks we weren't able to get, like, any other Jirachis, or like even a Porygon would have been fine. Just let them knock out a Porygon here. We gotta do what we gotta do, though. As long as they don't get a scoop up heads here, we'll be fine, and we can knock out the Darkrai. It looks like we might be able to get a knockout here. Okay. We're gonna go probably Cynthia. We can't really afford to do Coach. 4 cards is not enough. Okay, we got the Bird Shield back. Well, Cynthia. Okay. This is actually a pretty good hand. I can actually knock him out with Trinity Burn. Which actually seems better. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, we get the heads. Crazy code. If we whip the 2 energies, I'm gonna cry. We are gonna go to Dedenne here. I'm pretty sure it's in the deck. Yeah, it is. The only issue with going to Dedenne is that possibly we get knocked out by Devilish Hands, and then he goes down to 2 prizes. But how's he gonna take those last 2 prizes, though? So that's like the only positive. That's our last Cherish Ball. Here we go, Dedenne. Give us 2 energies. Nice. We almost got a really good thing. We also have double custom catchers, so I mean, if he doesn't knock me out next turn, we win the game, potentially by KOing this thing. Let's see. We got 290 HP. We're taking 3 energy off the board. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. He doesn't reset stamp me, which he already did, right? No, oh, never mind. That was that last game. Well, if he doesn't reset stamp me here, we double custom catcher win by knocking this out. So we should have the game wrapped up here. We'll see, though, what happens. It's going to be hard for him to knock out my Pokemon here. There's no way he's going to get 6 energy in play. Like, I guess he could Black Lance me still. And there, oh, shoot. Alright, come on, double custom catcher. What? We still got it? Bro, this game is rigged. That's actually rigged. Okay. It's probably gonna Black Lance, which is fine. He could, like, I don't know, he could, like, bring in the Dedenne or something. Or the other bird and, like, try to trap it in the active spot. That would be a little annoying, actually, if he did that. He didn't get rid of any custom catchers there either, which... Oh, he's playing B-String in his build, bruh. Oh, no. Okay, good. He's just going for Turning Point, and that is game. He didn't scoop up that Greninja Zoroark. And we drew a Lillie. Wow. That was pretty busted. I'll just take the win here. Alright. Beautiful. Showing off the deck in full force there. And I think I'm going to wrap today's PTCGO video here with the deck. We showed off kind of what the deck is all about. If you're able to get that, you know, turn 2 Porygon into play, 100 coins off the ladder. Or the wheel, whatever it's called. Yeah, you get the Porygon into play. You get to turn 2 Sky Legend off. You can potentially, you know, rip their setup apart like we did in those 2 games. And then, of course, if you have a longer match, you can try to win by playing stuff like Super Scoop Up and stuff like that. Good thing we remember to have the custom catchers. So we didn't really see the Power Plants in that match. That would have been good, though, to have Power Plant against your Greninja deck. But I do like the deck a lot. I think this deck is really fun to play. I'm very much contemplating that Recycle Energy for a second Weak Guard Energy, just so you have a better matchup against Reshizard and obviously Pikarom, because you can use a Weak Guard Energy with Buzzmosa or the other Articuno Zapdos Moltres. Other than that, though, this is a pretty fun deck to play. I would definitely recommend giving it a try for yourself. You can add, you know, other tag teams if you want. You can take out the Cobalion. We didn't really get to use the Cobalion in matchups where, you know, we're going to get paralyzed or confused or put to sleep, which is, you know, where it's going to shine, obviously. But I don't even know if Cobalion really works with units and rainbows. I'm almost like 100% certain it does, though. But yeah, that'll wrap the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe down below to help on the road to reaching 6,000 subscribers. And of course, check out our lovely sponsor, Card Cavern TCG, down below too. And use my discount code LDF if you end up picking up any codes from Card Cavern TCG. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Follow me on Twitter down below too if you want to step through my tweets. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.